Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dork Side. I am the Dork in the Road and today we're going to talk about my off-road dual sport trail riding gear. That's right everyone, I am the Dork in the Road and I want to be your internet riding buddy. And I'm better than your regular riding buddies because I'm available whenever you want and I come with a mute button. Please consider subscribing. Hit that like button if you find this video useful, and don't be afraid to leave a comment and holla at your boy. So I realize that I talk a lot in videos on and off about my riding gear, but I haven't actually done a video where I kind of run down what I wear when I'm riding dual sport out in the woods. And so this is going to be kind of a quick overview, not really intended to be reviews of the gear that I use. I guess you could take the fact that I use it as sort of an endorsement of the gear, and I'll let you know if that's not the case, if there's something that I have that I don't really enjoy. We're really going to divide it up into two kind of categories, really three categories. So first we'll talk about what I wear when I'm sort of doing the forest road riding, exploration, sort of dual sport riding, and then we'll talk a little bit about what gear I swap out when I'm doing trail riding, a little bit more slow speed, a little bit more technical stuff. And then I've also got a few pieces of gear that I consider essential, but they're not things that go on your body. So this will be just an overview of what I wear when I'm riding. If you're curious about the survival gear and tools I take into the woods, I have a separate video for that. I'll try to remember to link it right here. Bing, my dual sport gear guide video. Let's talk a little bit about gear that I wear while I'm riding in the woods. So first off, I'm just going to go top to bottom, baby. So on the top of my head, my trusty, fantastic, I love this helmet. If you're looking for a dual sport helmet, if you're looking for a helmet that does it all really, this Bell MX-9 Adventure is a fantastic helmet. This peak comes off, the visor comes off, you can use it with goggles as you can see. It's a great on and off-road helmet. I really like it and it's super comfortable. I can wear it all day, no problems. It's also waterproof and I've had zero problems with it. So really good helmet. This is the MX-9 Barricade with the high-vis trim. I don't know if they make this colorway anymore, but they definitely still make the MX-9. And you can get it with MIPS now, which if you don't know much about, you should look it up, but it's a really awesome safety technology. Okay, also on my head are my Oakley O-frame motocross goggles. Love these goggles, never had them fog up on me once. They're sturdy, durable, they fit really well inside my helmet, I really enjoy them. Good goggles. So I got two different jackets that I wear when I'm in the woods. In the wet weather, so when it's kind of stormy, crappy, either cold or wet or both, I love my Tourmaster Transition 4. This is a video you saw me wearing in the rainy day ride video. Totally waterproof. It has this cool hood that goes up under your helmet so the water's not running down the back of your neck. There's a neck gaiter that goes with it. Super waterproof. It has a thermal liner, which I actually did not put in last time, but the thermal liner is super warm. I only really wear it when it's below 50 degrees or so. Pretty well vented. Really like it. It's held up really well. I got this jacket the day I got my first motorcycle, and it looks brand new, like the day I got it. So that's what I wear in the winter. And in the summertime, this is kind of an unusual thing. It's not something I bought to wear in the woods, it's just worked out. But in the summer, I wear this Blaze mesh jacket that I got at Cycle Gear. So, not the highest quality jacket. I'm not super comfortable wearing it on the road. I got it as a stopgap before I got my better AGV jacket. But what I love about it is the mesh is super, it's see-through, you can tell. So it's very well ventilated. Some light slide protection if I was to go down on gravel. It's nice to have something on. But also because it's got the built-in shoulder elbow protection. And it does have a foam pad on the back, which is better than nothing. It doesn't actually come with it. I just took it out of this jacket when I upgraded the armor in it. So this is what I like to wear when I'm riding on the hot summer days, just to get a little bit of protection, but also airflow, but to know that if I were to go down, my elbows and shoulders are protected in my back too. On my hands, I've got a few options. So in the winter, I wear these are built Alder gloves, and again, if you saw the rainy day video, you know I'm in the market for upgraded gloves. These do the job. They're waterproof. I can get them on and off in the rain. They're leather. I originally got them, so I use them for street riding too, because I feel like there's enough protection here for street riding if I were to go down at speed. But they're not expensive. In fact, I think they're on sale at this moment for like 30 bucks. But they keep my hands reasonably warm, but not super warm. So I don't like to use them for long periods of time in a very cold day. But they are waterproof and easy enough to get on and off. So for a budget option, I recommend them. That's for the winter. And then in the summertime, I wear these Raiden Arrakis gloves from Icon. They're super light, barely more protection than motocross gloves. They have leather on the palms and there's a little bit of D3 over here on the knuckle, but they're not crazy protected by any means, but they're really, the air flows really well. So I like these. Unfortunately, they're discontinued, so you won't find a link for these in the description. I could not find one. They don't have them on Revzilla or Cycle Gear anymore. That's helmet, gloves, jacket. Let's talk about what kind of pants I wear when I'm exploring in the woods. First version is, these are the built transition pants. So if you remember the video, the Search for Epic Views video, these are the ones that you can zip off the lower half of the legs. So I rode all day with them on, it got a little hotter at lunchtime, zipped off the bottom half of the legs and just went with my knee pads and my boots. And these, so still reasonable slide protection. These are 400 denier, I think. I wouldn't wear them on the road, but they're reasonably water resistant, so I have worn them in the rain and in the mud, and they've done fine. The only thing I don't like is they have super baggy bottoms, even with the Velcro closure. So I look like a skater kid from the 90s when I wear them. So that's the thing. Should be wearing a wallet chain and slinging my pants down around my butt. I sprayed them with some silicone sealant, 400 denier, like I said. I've gone down in these. My worst crash ever, I was wearing these on the trails, and they did well. So I use them on the trails, I also use them in the woods. And then I just got, so I haven't tried these yet, I have a pair of Tourmaster overpants I've been wearing, but the seam ripped out in the crotch and now they leak. I decided to try, these are built, what the hell are they called? The Built Storm 2 waterproof pants. I got these at Cycle Gear, tags are still on them, haven't tried them yet. But they have a removable liner, they're waterproof, they seem reasonably comfortable, and I've lost some weight, and so I needed a new pair anyway, so I decided to give these a shot. Because these were about $140 new. I actually love these boots. I love these boots. These are the Built Discovery. They're adventure boots. So they're like a hybrid between motocross boots and regular boots. They're totally waterproof. There's a gusset to keep water from getting in above here. There's a Velcro and 2 buckles. And one of the reasons I got them is because they have a regular hiking boot bottom, so I feel pretty comfortable walking around in these. And they're flexible enough that you can wear them all day. I have worn them all day, no problem. But there's also good protection, like there's plastic here and there. I would feel confident if I were to go down wearing these, the bike landed on my foot or whatever. Not as good as a motocross boot, but still pretty stiff. I like them a lot. So the catch is they don't make these anymore, except they do. These are the Built Discoveries. They stopped making the Built Discoveries, but now they're called the Sedici Aventura. Same boot, same price, roughly. Same buckles, same everything. It just says Sedici here instead of Built, and I don't think they have this weird star pattern on them, which is like my least favorite part of these boots. But otherwise, adventure boots, these things are comfortable. They've kept my feet warm and dry. I wear wool socks under them in a ton of conditions. So I wouldn't wear them on the trails. There's not enough protection, but I feel very confident with them in the woods, and I would wear them on the street if I were dual sporting from to and from. Otherwise, I wear my actual street boots. All right, oh, and I also never go anywhere without my trusty pack. So this is my hydration pack. It's also a backpack. It's got a reasonable amount of room. Firearm fits really well in here. I also put snacks in here. I can get my compressor in here if I need to. But this is just an Ozark Trail hydration pack that I bought. I'm not even sure they make these anymore, but I'll try to link you something similar. I wear it every time I'm in the woods. I wear it on the trails, so I have water with me. It's nice and handy to have. Recommend a hydration pack. So that's what I wear in the forest. So let's talk a little about what's different when I ride on the trail. Literally going out to an OHV park and riding trails, slower speed, more likely I'm going to crash. I like to err on the side of impact protection and maybe less slide protection. So same helmet, same goggles, but instead of a jacket, I wear, this is a Built Roost Guard. Not ideal, this is for motocross riding, obviously, so it's not perfect for the type of trail riding that we do. I'd be better off with some armor. I actually got that because at the time, none of the armor would fit me. I was too big, and that did, so I wanted to add the shoulder protection and a little bit of chest protection. I will probably switch to an actual armored vest now that I'm a little smaller, and I think I can buy one that fits. I just haven't done it yet. So that's what I wear on the trail, and then over it I wear a jersey. And I don't know, I kind of think a jersey's a jersey, so I've got this Built jersey that was $16. I like the color. But if you want a Fox or O'Neill or Thor, they're all like 60 bucks or something crazy. So I just roll with this one. It's comfortable. It flows air really well. I don't think it looks too bad. I don't love that I'm like screaming Built, but I'd be screaming O'Neill or whatever else. So what's the difference, right? Also, when I'm on the trails, I wear elbow pads. So these are my Fox Titan Race elbow pads. I like these a lot. I had the Built ones. They're fine if you need something and you only have $10 to spend. These are a little bit more. I think they're 25. And you can see there's scrapes and scuffs on them. Every one of those has saved me. So I've gone down in these. They're very comfortable, very protective, and I dig these. So highly recommended. I wear the same gloves, and then I have these. These are Shift. Yeah, I'll link them in the description, but these are Shift knee pads. They go down inside my motocross boots, and they also fit in my Built Discovery boots, if you're curious. So shin protection, knee protection. They're not articulated like the fancy ones, but this has never flopped down on me at an inopportune time. So I'm happy with these so far. I will someday upgrade to the ones that like actually attach to your upper thigh and flex with your leg. My boots are the other major thing that's different when I ride on the trails. So I have, these are, I think, literally the cheapest motocross boots you can buy from a name brand anyway. These are the O'Neill Rider boots. They're about $110. These have saved my bacon countless times. So They've kept my foot from being smashed. I've dropped the bike on them. I've gotten them smashed between a rock and the bike a bunch of times. They're very dirty. As you can see, they're well used. They are waterproof. The only problem I've had is that I'm missing one of these things is gone here. So the adjuster part came off at one point and I lost it, but that could totally be my fault and not the fault of these boots. If you need an inexpensive motocross boot option, I highly recommend these boots. They were recommended by Everride. That's why I ended up with these, but you should not be trail riding at slow speed without full motocross boots. Other than head injuries, lower leg injuries are the most common. Definitely consider these if you're going to be doing any trail riding, because that technical stuff, man, it's an easy place to screw up, twist your ankle, have the bike fall on you. You don't want that. So these offer a ton of protection. They're very stiff. It's hard to shift in them, but that's what the price you pay for protection. I mean, I can't move this at all. Like, I can't crush it. My foot is cradled inside like an egg in a shell, except eggshells are fragile. Like a baby in a Volvo. So that's what I wear on my body. And then I just wanted to cover a couple other things that I feel like are important to think about or that I use often when I'm trail riding or riding in the woods. And these are specifically things that are not in that other gear video, so I thought it was worth mentioning here, except for one. So I thought it was worth mentioning here. So this is my InReach Explorer. This is my satellite communications device. If you're gonna go in the woods by yourself or even with somebody else, but particularly if you're gonna be by yourself, it's important to have some way to communicate. And the thing I love about this thing is I can send a message to either my wife, or I can hit the SOS button and call in the cavalry. But I could send a message to my wife or Duck Fan or my dad and say, bike broke down, please bring truck, right? Which is not the same level of emergency as I'm bleeding out, send a helicopter. And some of the other ones, like the Spot and stuff, you can only send the holy crap SOS no matter what's going on. It's not all or nothing with this. So I like this InReach a lot. You can send text messages with it. I always use my giant loop fender bag. This is the Diablo Pro Fender Bag. It's empty right now, is why it looks so squishy. But this goes with me trail riding, forest riding, whatever it is. It's very versatile, waterproof. It's a really, really great bag. And if you buy it from giantloopmoto.com, just throwing this out there, and use the code Dork in the road, you can save 10%, which is 25 bucks off. So that's not nothing. It's durable as hell, in my opinion, and they don't pay me to say that. They did send me the bag, which is awesome. I love them. But I'm not obligated to be including it or talking about it right now. I just like it that much. So don't forget. That's the Diablo Pro tank bag. So if you're looking for a dual sport off-road tank bag, it's a great one. I also put it on the Versys because I have an extra harness for that. And the other thing I recommend is here. This is the giant loop fender bag. All my tire irons and my wrenches are in there. You can put it on your number plate if you're riding a dirt bike, and I highly recommend it. It's a great bag. I just want to say thank you for watching. If you have any questions about my gear, or about how I like any of it, or if there's something you want me to maybe cover in more depth in a future video, I'd be happy to do that. But for now, I just want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you. One more quick thing I forgot to add. As winter approaches, I feel like we're going to be doing a few more videos here in the garage. If you're a person who does anything associated with motorcycling, whether it's a motovlogger yourself, a company, somebody who's looking to promote a product or whatever, basically if you have stickers that promote your business or whatever, I would love to add them. I'd love to cover this locker in stickers and have them show up in the background of future videos. So if you have stickers, send me a message or email me at dorkintheroadappears@gmail.com. Or you can send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. And I would love, if you were interested in sending me a sticker, I'd be happy to put it up on my locker. So please, send me a message. I'd love to talk to you about it. Thank you. And as always, don't forget to be excellent to each other.
Excellent!